When I think about how much of the future of humanity and the future of this planet is hanging in balance right now, there is a question that keeps coming up for me, and that is, what if this is the moment I have been born for? What if this is the moment we have been born for? We as a community of change makers that together are present in this moment here on this planet. So if that's true, what is mine to do? What is ours to do? We'll keep this question up throughout the session, but also throughout the series, and allow each of us to lean into that from a variety of angles in a way that lean into the current moment more methodical, more intentional, and perhaps also more collectively. And if we look at the current moment through the lens of systems thinking, here's what we see. We see in many systems, really, that we collectively create results that individual almost no one wants. We refer to these crisis symptoms with this word, kind of the word of the polycrisis. And we all know these various symptoms clusters: the ecological divide, climate change, and biodiversity loss. The social divide, kind of all the issues around polarization, inequity, and a process of societies beginning to really fall apart, right? Losing the capacity to make sense and to respond to situations together. And then there is kind of this third cluster kind of that has to do with the inner divide, right? The spiritual divide, a disconnection from our deeper sources, and that is manifesting in the form of pandemic, of mental health issues, among others, and has everything to do with the rise of AI and the AI moment kind of we are living in. And I sometimes I actually currently think that this third issue, to some degree, is kind of primary, because if we are not kind of figuring out that one, kind of, it's very hard to really make real progress on the other ones. And one way of framing what the core issue here is this. There is an illusion of insignificance that is, it's a sense of collective depression that many of us experience. 68%, according to the most recent Human Development Report, feel a complete loss of collective agency. So that's worldwide, right? More than 2 out of 3 people on this planet right now feel a loss of collective agency, which means my voice, what I want to see happening, has zero impact of what actually is happening around me in terms of collective action and collective decision making. Yet 69%, kind of even more people on this planet right now, have the positive intention of sacrificing part of their personal income, or would be willing to sacrifice part of their personal income to combat climate change. So in a nutshell, that is our current moment, right? There is kind of this part, the 68% speak to the insignificance. I have zero impact. And yet, this 69% speaks to the illusion part, because it is an illusion. Because if we would all step up, the course we are on would be already altered. And that, of course, has everything to do with systems thinking. This quote by E.R. Prigogine, the late Nobel chemist, when a system is far from equilibrium, small islands of coherence and a sea of chaos have the capacity to uplift the entire system to a higher order. So what he's basically saying is articulating the idea of bifurcation points in nonlinear system. When a system is moving from one equilibrium to another one, in between, small differences can have a huge impact by tipping the system either in one direction or another. And many of us feel that this is the moment, so that we as a global system, right, as a planetary system and community, we are living through such a moment right now.